Hi, my name is Bradley Kritzer and I will be presenting my Photoshop portfolio. Included in this slideshow are 8 of my own pictures edited and contorted using Adobe Photoshop. This piece is a picture of myself edited using text and color gradients. First, I made the image black and white and used the adjustment tools to make the image very contrasted. Next, I made an image mask and revealed the image using a brush made of scripted text. Lastly, I used a gradient and brush strokes to give the image more texture and color. Next, a friend of mine asked me to take a photo of her grandfather and colorize it for her. I took the picture, scanned it, and put it into Photoshop. Using different layers of color, I proceeded to mix and match the layers in order to make the image have a lifelike feel. I really like how the skin tone came out in this one. She said that I got the hair and eye color exactly right. This night chess piece was a Photoshop challenge. I was to take a photo of a horse and make it into something else. I really did not like the horse picture that we were given, so I decided to completely change it. I skewed the horse to make it fit the base of a stock image of a chess piece. I then made them both grayscale and matched the colors as well as I could and added details to make it look weathered. The background was an added piece to make the image stand out. A panorama turned donut is how I would describe this next one. I was playing around with effects and figured out how to connect the ends of a photo. While using normal photos, I realized that the image was too stretched and the detail was not there. When I used a panorama from my recent trip to Lake Cachuma in Santa Barbara, I found that the effect was much more aesthetically pleasing. I call this piece Tuscan Brick Chicken. I've cooked Tuscan Brick Chicken many times. It is accomplished by using a brick covered in foil to weigh down a chicken in order to get a good sear and decrease cooking time. What I did here is made a visual representation of just that. I made the chicken itself opaque and put a photo of a brick wall behind while still being able to keep the detail of the chicken intact. I took this photo at a regatta in Long Beach. There had just been a drizzling of rain, and in the distance there was a rainbow that had just emerged. I took advantage of that and showed the Loyole, a racing shell, in all of its post-race glory. I edited the color levels, added filters, and burned the clouds to make them look more menacing. Next up is another regatta picture. In this piece, I wanted to highlight the American ideals represented in rowing. I subtly added red, white, and blue to the image to give homage to the pastime that has evolved in many ways due to the American influence. Lastly, I decided to see if I could take 3 images and make them look like a single image. I used the picture of the stars, the boathouse in the dock, and the cityscape on the coastline. Because there was an obvious light source coming from the right, I made a shadow using the burn tool. Also, I used a mirror image to show a reflection of the stars on the surface of the water. All in all, I think I successfully met that goal. Bury me alive, bury me with pride, bury me with... Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my Photoshop portfolio. Swinging for the fences, barbaric Kendrick and